Rainwater entered into the new parliament. This is while the session has been on, remember, and that's why the Congress party has also shared some videos. The videos on your screen, for example, this is posted by the Congress party, of water leak in the Sansad. This is the Naya Sansad parliament. A blue bucket has been kept so that the water leaking from the roof can be caught in this bucket. It has been placed in the Parliament Hall itself as the water seep is taking place. So this has happened, and perhaps, remember, maybe this could lead to some of our netas, lawmakers, policymakers to take more steps. If they feel inconvenience, imagine what the Aam Aadmi on the ground who has to go to his workplace to earn livelihood must be feeling and facing on the waterlogged streets of Delhi. So that's a big news, remember, which also means showdown has erupted. There's a reason that the Congress party has uploaded this. But it's also because it is the new parliament. And this has been constructed under the tenure of Prime Minister Narendra Modi, the previous government. Before elections itself, it had been inaugurated. This is where now sessions are going to be held here on. And that's why the Congress party posted the video. Joining me now on the phone line, Congress Member of Parliament Manikam Tagore. Mr. Tagore, we're looking at this video on your screens. Is it to highlight inconvenience, the problems, or is it a dig at the government at the centre led by BJP?
It's a very serious issue. Indian Parliament is leaking, and the Indian Parliament was built 1 year before. It is not a 80-year-old building. When 80-year-old building, when there was a leakage, there was a committee appointed by the then Speaker, Ms. Meera Kumar, and all the parties, including L.K. Advani, were in that committee. Because this is not the property of one party, it is the property of the country. And it is very painful to see these kind of leakages. Where it is leaking? It is leaking in the lobby of the parliament. It is leaking in the way where the President of India conventionally is being taken, walks through that path to the house. It is near to the Prime Minister's office. It is so disheartening to see these kind of things happening. 1 year, not 1 year it has been completed. What is the... it was been a secrecy for everybody. No party... All party leaders were not involved. No consultation was brought in. When the parliament was built, when they decided, when they built, and when they inaugurated, it was just one man's issue. It's a very serious thing. Indian parliament is leaking, and we can.
Mr. Tagore, now that the parliament has opened and the sessions are on, you're also in the same parliament here on. If you are facing this inconvenience, imagine what the common man on the ground in Delhi or NCR is currently facing. Do you think our policymakers, you as a member of parliament and other leaders, need to take this up more seriously, that eventually the common man should not suffer? There should be better arrangements, infrastructure be put in place in the country.
Yes, if Indian parliament is leaking like this, what would have happened to the Delhiites? A common man yesterday, who would have lived in a hut or a small apartment, small building in Delhi. How much hardship they would have gone. How much pain the middle class who would have lived in, who is living in flats in Delhi would have undergone. Total Delhi's infrastructure has been fumbling yesterday. And in Parliament itself, this leakage is happening in a bigger way. What will happen to this country's infrastructure? Because we are just seeing the outer part of it. We are only celebrating that this much huge things has been done. That has been done. This has been done. Really, how it has been done, we can see from this kind of.
Mr. Manikam Tagore, that there are bigger inconveniences that people on the streets are also facing, and because you're highlighting this, let it not end only at a political showdown or a dig. Perhaps it can lead to better arrangements for everyone, and especially the common man. I appreciate you joining us, Mr. Manikam Tagore. Thank you for speaking to India Today.